La 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 la. Let me know, guys, if the audio works and if I'm not screaming too loud, if everything is correct, if everything is good. I have no clue. Please let me know. It's the first stream of the year, baby. 2010. Oh my god. And my peaking audio sounds good. Sweet. I'm gonna try to not scream too much. I'm gonna down the volume of Family Jules just a bit. Thank you very much, Jules. I'm gonna play the intro now. Look at that! Look at that, baby! Did you miss me, guys? I miss you! Whoa! And the green screen's all messed up, yeah! We're jumping in 2008 by being the least professional possible. Messing up my background. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Anyway, guys, today we won't need the background, because I think that I'm not gonna work on jack shit today. I think that we're gonna talk a little bit more today. Got some news, some good news like it says in the title, some good news, some bad news, and some ugly news. Oh shit, I just missed the description. Hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna put it on face full like this. Okay, so it's gonna be a more no, okay, not that, maybe this one then. Yeah, or this one. Yeah, fuck it. This one. Boop. Like this. Okay, it's no Shavember, by the way. Shavember, I have to switch that out. That thing over there. It's done. Shavember is done. Thank you very much for the resub. Jaxa. Thank you very much. I really have no clue about the audio, by the way. I just jumped right in and said, like, you know what? I'm gonna do a stream today. Because, again, I got some news to tell. And some of them are bad. Subscribe! Another subscription! Monkey Man for 35 months! This close to be 3 years, man! Monkey Man! How you been? And another punch. That's why I'm not gonna work today, guys. Impossible. Fire Shards, 15 months and still fighting. It's 15 months. Thank you very much for the resub, guys. And I missed another one. And the new sub? Hey! Welcome aboard! Munmun! I hope I pronounced that right. Has joined the battle. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome aboard. And another. Okay, I'm just gonna lay down here and just scream all the names. Durampli for 8 months and still fighting. And we got also Lordland, the man, the legend. 34 months and still fighting. And I got damn. That sounded. You guys are punching. Poops, Mickey! 2 months in a row. Nothing. Okay, there's absolutely zero work will be done today. I think that you guys will count on that. 14 months still fighting. Thank you very much, Emily. What up, Emily? Oh, by the way, I have to show you guys the best Christmas present. So how was your Christmas, guys? How was your Christmas and your New Year Eve? Mine was awesome. I like it. It was a bit difficult at time. It was a bit, I want to say, packed with emotions of all sorts. But all in all, really appreciated it. I went to see my family. I started up my vacation on the 9th. JC Cookie, or Jack Cookie. 4 months. Thank you very much, my friend. I feel bad for mispronouncing everyone. But you know what? I'm going to blame my French brain anyway. And my bald French brain. Look at that. Look at that. It is beautiful. It's starting to be, starting to look like something. I'm surprisingly pleasantly surprised. Ah, there you go. Pleasantly surprised about my baldness, about this new haircut. I thought it would have been way worse than that. But nah, you know, people on the street that doesn't know me don't go like, who the fuck is wrong with that guy? Just like, hey, it's a bald guy. That's it. That's it. You know. And also, you know what? Shane has that haircut, and he's badass as fuck. So there we go. Case closed. Subscriber, level up. Look at the bald guy in the window. eBay 91. What up, my friend? What up? Faster shower. Yep, indeed. I've washed my hair with shampoo for the first time. I think that 2 days ago or something. It was like, hey, I'm taking care of you guys. I'm taking care of you individually. Like, I'm here. I didn't forget you. It feels like, when is the good time to start using shampoo when you have this much hair? I don't know. It's a mystery. I didn't know. I didn't learn that at school. They should teach that at school. Way more important. Mathematics, physics, English. How about how much shampoo should you use? Okay, so I don't know if the sound is too much. I'm just putting some video, not video, but some music in the background. There you go. So, I'm just surrounded by my gift that I got from Christmas from my brother. Yeah, I was about to say that I went on vacation. I started up on December 9th and took 2 weeks and a half. I was supposed to take the entire month. Well, do another good, but you are peaking. Oh, okay. I'm gonna drop it up a bit. Beep. I'm gonna try to not peak that much. I know that I tend to scream, and I think that that's why the entire thing peaks. I'm gonna try to stop screaming. 2018, the year that I stopped streaming, not streaming, screaming. Yeah, so I was supposed to take like an entire month of a vacation, but I ended up using only 2 weeks. I'm gonna get back on that later on. But first, look at that! I got that! Some beautiful soap. I'm gonna take the hint. I got soap for Christmas, but not any soap. Lithrak, 7 months still fighting. Thank you very much, my friend. How does washing your head feel like? It feels new. Like right now, my kids always come at me, hug me, and then start to caress my hair, like all the time. It's like, oh, it's so soft. Ooh. Like, if I'm reading a story for my kids at night, story time on bedtime, they're like all hugging me and everything, and just like one hand slowly caressing me like in a loop. So yeah, that's a new superpower I have. Great gift, love the movie. Yeah, right. Like now I'm afraid to actually using it, and I don't know what kind of soap it is, but it's actually soft. No, okay, it was soft. Meh, whatever. That, and also I got the best gift ever, guys. Guys, I have a handcrafted gift. I just want to pause the music a bit, just to show you what my brother made for me. He didn't bought it. He actually fucking made it. Alright? Whoosh. Look at that beast. Look at it. Can you figure out which guy is this? I'm gonna give you a little hint. Yeah! Listen, I got it! Ultimo Weapon, Final Fantasy VI. Look at that. You freaking did that on its own. Look at that. With little things, you know what it is. But it looks fucking awesome. It took him like 20 hours to actually do the entire thing. And I'm like, what? When I received it, like I opened it like this. And it was closed. And I was like, is that Cthulhu? Like it looks like an eye here and lots of tentacles. And I'm like, ah! And I was in front of it. And from close, it's really hard to recognize, you know? Close from here. I was like, dude, I know it took you like a shit ton of time, but what is it? I don't, and then my head was spinning, and lot of people was watching me because I was unpacking the GIF in front of everybody, and nobody didn't understand. You know, it's a totally gaming thing. But I was like this, like, I don't understand. And then like he took it far from me, and I was like, oh shit, that fucking look awesome. So now I just need to put it up somewhere in my office. But man, you don't see that anywhere. It's mine. I like it. Merci Clément. So yeah, we got that. I also got a Lego mug. So on top of having my e-mug, I'm gonna have like a Lego mug. Looks awesome as well. It's downstairs though. I don't have it. But yeah. Perler heads. Yeah. Yeah. It's melted. It's melted. Look behind it. Well, no, you don't see it really much, but you can see that those here are all melted down with an iron. You know. So yeah, he started up to make those little projects with his kids. Like, oh, I'm gonna do a princess. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So his kid was doing all sorts of decoration with the beads. And he just started up to make Mega Man, Samus, Link, Mario, all those characters. And then in secret, he was working on that as well. So, the price of that GIF, 13. I want to say 16 actually. The final number is 16. If I go to final number that we collected, guys. Thanks to all of you. File number in Canadian. There we go. Can I zoom on that? 16,545. Insane. That is fucking insane. You can see Latch Shavember right over there. And that looks super tall in this picture, but no, I am not very tall. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. So guys, I went up there. I went up there personally on Christmas Day, actually, on the 24th. So that's the day just before. Anyway, I contacted the guy and say, hey, can you just do you have some time? I'm around, so I can give you the check personally. So I went there and gave him the total of 16,000 something. And yeah, I was pretty happy about it. That money will go again to the people with handicap in the region. So that goes for kids or adults. And it happens that my nephew is benefiting from that organization. So I'm so fucking proud of you guys that we did this together. That's fucking insane. I for sure had a lot of stuff to say during Christmas when I went to see my uncles and my aunt and everything. They were like, you got that much? How? And I was like, because I stream. So again, bottom of my heart, thank you very much, guys, for making this happen. We helped a lot of people with this. It's time for a new... Lash is so tall! Oh no, I'm not really tall. You can ask Shane about it. How? Penis jokes. Yeah. Yeah, we collected that with some penis joke. Well, there was this Hitler stash. Yeah, right, totally. Yeah, I'm so glad that it worked. I sure had a blast doing it. I had a ton of fun. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every year. For now, I'm gonna focus on trying to get my hair back. But I sure had a shit ton of fun doing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. What is going on, Legend friends? Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you as well. Stranger paid me to shave on camera. Oh, by the way, on this matter, you know, on the Berserk Marathon stream, 5 minutes before we went live. 5 minutes before I went live, there was this guy calling me on the phone and saying, "Hey, are you Latch?" I'm like, "Yeah," in French. Like, he said, "Okay, I know your brother. I know that family, and I know what you're doing right now, and I'm very touched about it. Basically, I have money, and I want to give to you." I'm like, "Okay, well, thank you very much. You can give to La Ressource directly." And said, like, "No, but how much are you now?" And I was like, "We are at 6,600." And he said, "Okay, I'm gonna pay the difference." 5 minutes before we went on the show, I was like, "What?" "Yeah, I'm gonna pay you the difference and everything." And I was like, "Okay, who are you first? Second, thanks, and third, is this real? Is this going to happen?" And I was like, "Well, I cannot go live right now and announce, 'Hey guys, all cancel,' there we go." I cannot go that. It's gonna ruin the entire show. So first and second, like, if you're trolling me, you're gonna break the entire thing. So it's like, thank you, but I'm gonna check it out when I arrive in Abitibi. So I said, like, just hold on for one day. I'm gonna make my stream and I'll go back. So I made the stream. We actually went to 10,000 there on the stream with shaving my head and everything. And then he came back to me a week or two later, and he actually was legit. He gave me $2,000, like, bam, just like one donation. There you go, bam. So we added up on top of it. So that's how we reached the 16,000. And also all that time, the goal was to be 10,000 in US. But I never told my friends around me that when you convert that in Canadian dollar, it actually makes like 12 and a half. So, yeah. So that was fun. That was funny. So yeah, guys. I went out on one month ago. I started up to I played Doki Doki Literature Club. Fucking love it. Was very good. I played that with my sister. We enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, I took two. I said I was about to take 1 month of vacation, but I ended up only taking 2 weeks because, and that's the main focus of this stream today, guys. I said that I'm not gonna work because I have way too much stuff to do. Yeah. So, good news first. We receive. I want to put myself in full screen, by the way, on this one. Pow! Oh, maybe I can do this instead. What the fuck happened? Ah! I need solar cream. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? Whoa. Calm down your gain, bro. Okay, my camera just decided to go insane. Anyway. Whoa! There we go. I want to put myself in full screen. Just a bit. Why is it not cropped properly? There we go. That sounds more like it. Okay, I got the chat box over there. I'm gonna put the chat box a bit bigger because we don't see jack shit right now. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Your uranium tattoos are showing. It's a shiny. Okay, so first, guys, I want to jump on the news. Bad news, good news, ugly news, and everything. Good news is on December 11 or 12, we receive very good news regarding Just Shapes and Beats. I cannot tell you the specific for those news, but basically we had to impress some big guys. I'm gonna say some big guys, alright? You do the math on your own, you do your speculation and everything. Can be a publisher, it can be a distributor, it can be porn, I don't know. Big guys, we had to impress them with Just Shapes and Beats, and we shown the story mode, the part that I've never shown on this stream, and I kept secret for the past fucking 4 years. And the good news is they were impressed. They said like they were this eyes wide open. They were like, "Oh shit, okay, we thought that Just Ships and Beats was this, but it's actually fucking this. This is amazing. We want this." So that was the biggest news. I was like, fuck yeah, we win! So that's the good news and that we got on the beginning of December. And I kid you not, when I received that, when I heard that from Mike, I was spinning like this in the living room. My wife and my sister was there with me, and it was like, "This is fun, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I was spinning like this. The reason was that in order to reach that opportunity, it means that the deadlines are very tight. Deadlines are like, this is the date for now, and that's it. You know, if you don't get that, well, you miss the opportunity. So it's okay though. The deadline is still it makes sense. We have time to do it. We will be able to reach it. I'm very confident about that. We are very close to the end right now. We are on the final stretch. I cannot tell you how much time I need to spend on the production, and I cannot tell you a release date yet because I don't even have it myself. But I know a nebulous release date here. So yeah, so that was Porn Idol. That was the good news. They were impressed, so we are on a good position. But again, it means that we need to release and we need to be professional and fucking be sure that we release the game. So that's why when I received the news, I was like, yeah, this is good news, but my head was like spinning. Just to let you know, my wife and my sister was like celebrating the news, and I was like, I want to go on a walk. I need to go outside right now. So I went out, actually took my car, but I said I need to do an errand. I need to clear my mind about like what's happening, just to digest that. And that's leading me to like the bad news and the ugly news. Basically, again, it's not very dramatic. I don't want you to just go like, "Oh my God, Latch, are you okay? You're gonna die or something." But I feel that I need to share my peace of mind anyway, my state of mind, my emotional state anyway with you guys. Because if I was starting like the Latch of 10 years ago, starting up, would have loved to hear that for a game dev. Or I would love to actually right now hear that for another game dev as well that I respect, that I trust, and another game dev that I like to work with, for example. If we share that, that will make me like, oh, okay, it's a normal state. So I feel it's important to share it up. So basically, I need to finish the game. I'm super proud of it. I'm very proud of what's going on. This is the fucking biggest project of the game. But right now, I don't enjoy working on it. So, I know it sounds very bad. I don't like to work on the project right now. It's like, I don't hate it as well. I'm not going like crying on my pillow or everything. But right now, I have to force myself sit down on that chair and work and make the final stretch. And right now my job, instead of being like super fun and super shiny, all that glamorous game dev job, that it is like, oh, you must be playing games all day and having fun. Like, well, no, this is the dark side of game dev right now. I'm in it. And yeah, the final stretch is always like this. So right now I don't hate it, but I feel like I have like a bank job. I feel like I'm working at a bank. I feel like I'm working in cubicle, in parables, and having to day in, clock out, and just do my job, not with like a to-do list and everything. That's how I feel right now. Again, not saying that I'm going on a burnout or anything, but it happens. Like, the good news is it happens on every single project that I ever worked on, and I'm willing to bet that it's happened to other game dev as well, if not all of them. I've been working on the game for like 4 years now. I know that people enjoy it. I know that I'm on a good track. I know that I'm gonna be proud of it when it's gonna be finished. But right now, I don't enjoy working on it every day. So this is a very dangerous state. Um, Again, the good news is I have experience on dealing with that emotion. I wish that was an emotion that went away after a while, or that went out after project. You know, that you can grow on it, you can have experience, but it's not. But my experience actually just let me know that this is happening every project, and to not be worried about that. I'm stressed out, but I'm not stressed about the fact that I'm stressed. You know, I'm not going like, oh, do I enjoy making game anymore? Do I hate my job now? Will I hate that like in 2 years? Will I? Is this it? You know, I've exhausted all my creative abilities. Like I don't like to make games anymore. No, I know that all those fucking bad thoughts are false. You know, I know that I will like to make games again in the future. I know all that, but right now right now I have just to work through it and just finish the damn project. Again, I know it probably sounds super dramatic and super bad right now, but I want you to not be worried. I know that feeling. I know I have to go through it, but yeah, this is the first time that it happens though at this intensity, at this quantity. Because it's my first project, it's my biggest project ever in my entire life. Just Shapes and Beats I've been working on for 4 years, and I'm used to work on smaller projects like 2 months, 6 months, 1 year was the maximum, but 4 year and a game that will have like a price tag on it, and that is likely going on consoles for the first time. That's a big threshold for me, you know. So my expectation or my quality, my threshold of quality was through the roof, and I'm trying to reach that, and I will be able to reach that. Again, I'm very proud of everything that I'm doing, but just to let you know the emotional state I have right now, what I'm going through. Again, I'm not gonna kill myself or whatever. You know, I'm not going to go on a burnout or whatever. I know that if I don't take care of myself now, I will slowly drift towards a burnout. And there's a lot of burnout in my family, actually. Mom, father, grandfather, I heard stories and stories about that in my family. So I know that I'm very a good candidate on making burnout. So I know that I'm going toward that. But the good thing is I know the tools to not go toward that too much. Like not working 80 hours a week, for example. You know, I'm not going to do that whatever happened. Because if I exhaust myself to the point that I don't want to work at all anymore, that I don't even cannot get out of bed in the morning, it's not going to damage my job. It's going to damage my wife and kids as well. So I don't want that, you know. But anyway, I still wanted to share you like how it is, try to represent as much as I can how I feel right now. And a good way to present that is on New Year's Eve. Two of my friends came here. Just to drink beers and play games and just relax, you know. So, and then one of them just said like, hey, we could play Just Shapes and Beats. And I was like, no, but yeah, but no. Like, I was afraid. First, you know, they are my friends, so I know that they're gonna be polite and tell me, like, hey, it's the best game I ever played. You know, they are my friends, so they're not gonna punch me in the face. But at the same time, for me, it's job. So if I show them the result and there's a bug, I'm not gonna spend a good time, you know? And it was New Year's Eve. But at the same time, there was a big smile on their face. They wanted to try it out. So I said, you know what? Okay, fuck it. Go. That's good. Let's just play the Shapes and Beats. So I popped in the cartridge. I popped in the game. I actually just started a build on my computer. I said build, and I said, there you go, and I hope for the best. And the good news is everything went super well. My friends really, I could see that they genuinely loved the game, and they both told me, but I knew it already because I saw it in their eyes. They both told me I didn't expect to like it that much. You know, they expect to have some fun and say like, "Hey, that's a good game you're working on. Good job." But they could not leave the controller out. You know, they played for 2 hours straight, and just like, no, I want another level and another one. You know, I want to see what's next. You know, so they wanted to continue to play, and yeah, they weren't doing that out of just for being polite. My reaction to that, first I said like, oh, thank God. It was more of a relief than a sentiment of pride. But basically, like, I was showing the story mode, for example. I was showing the story mode. They played it. Big smile, big eyes, and everything. It was like, oh man, I love it. You must feeling so proud. And I was like looking at them kind of with my mental pad and said like, well, the humans seems to show appreciation, like feelings of appreciation about the game. Like there's nothing. Like I just note down they like it, continue. But I'm like, I'm not proud or I'm not like having super happiness. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm glad they like it. Next. So that's how I feel for every single step that I do right now, you know. I don't go like with a big rush of dopamine or whatever. I just do something. I'm like, okay, I think this is okay. This is polished enough. I show that to somebody else, and he's like, hey, I love it. It's awesome. Okay, he likes it. Next. You know, so I feel very detached with human connection. So, anyway, I feel that I wanted to tell you all that, but that's the mental state I am right now. Again, I know this is a fact. I know this is something that we all go through, and actually found a little gem earlier here. The life of a project. Can I zoom in like this a bit? I probably can zoom in a bit. I found that a while ago. The life of a project. This is the best idea ever! Okay, this is harder than I thought. This is gonna take some work. This sucks. And this is boring. Dark Night of the Soul. And then I will be good to finish because I'll learn something for the next time. And then it's done and it sucks. But not as bad as I thought. So that I can relate to that much. I can relate to this really like a lot. And just want to tell you that I'm here right now. So I know this is a fact. This is part of the life of the project, and this is going to pass. I will be able to get through it. You know. Now, not only that I know that it's going to happen and everything, but I decided to make some change in my daily life to be sure that I don't go. To be sure, like I'm taking actions to be sure that I don't go down and down and down and down and just fucking burn out, you know. First, the schedule. Our schedule makes sense. I have approved the schedule with several people, and they're all like, yes, okay, I have this much to work, and then like a month and a half, if not more, of buffer. Like, this month and a half is in case of emergency, take time here. So my schedule makes sense. I just need to be tight on schedule. I just need to just like, okay, this week I need to do that. This week I need to do that. So basically, I would say that, and I think that can be useful for other people as well, like other game devs. But basically, I made a schedule. So thing number one to help you continue during those time. Thing number one, make a schedule about stuff. Hey, new sub, what up? Name Pond57. Thank you very much, man. 3 months and still fighting. But yeah, number one is make a schedule and make it with. Try to estimate as much as you can. Estimation is like an entire can of worm entirely. It's a science on its own, and I'm still not super good at it. But I've broke down the rest of the project into months, months into week, and week into days. So I know that I have to finish, for example, the story mode. I want to finish the polish of the story mode by beginning of February, for example. And I'm like, okay, what do I need? I need world 5, 6, 7, whatever, I'm just dropping number. I need world 5, 6, 7, and the credits to be done, you know, the ending of the game. Okay, so week 1, I'm gonna do 5, and then 6, and then 7. Beautiful! Ah, my head! 27 months. Thank you very much. And another sub as well. I'm gonna jump on it. Oh! Portal Hirte! Thank you very much, man. Portal Hirte. I hope I pronounced this right. So yeah, and then I break down the schedule into days and say like, okay, today I need to do at least this, and this, you know. So that's number one. I need to focus on just getting on schedule. And thing number two that I decided to do, it's gonna sound super cliche, but diet. And I'll be sure that I eat well. I don't eat like shit ton of poutine and pizzas and shit and beer. Just gonna eat well, especially like after Christmas. You know, it's easy to eat well after that much crap. Sleep. I'm gonna go to bed at 11 p.m. every single night, like maximum 11 p.m. I need to get out of any computer by 9 or 10. So sleep well, diet. There was another one. Exercise. This is very stupid, right? I know it sounds super cliche. It sounds like, oh, you know, to be a better man, you need to diet, exercise, and drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated, kids. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm gonna do it because I know that it's actually gonna, like, my brain tells me if you don't want to burn out, actually do those fucking things. So I'm gonna do it. And another thing that I want to do is take one afternoon off per week just to go spend time with my wife. Actually, go outdoor, make some outdoor activities. Like, we're gonna force myself. I spoke with my wife a lot, like last week and this week about that, and we decided that, you know what, we're gonna start to go outside at least one afternoon per week. Let's try to do whatever, walk in the forest or do ski, whatever. Just take something, you know. All our kids are going to school or kindergarten 3 times a week now. So we finally have the luxury to spend time together, me and my wife, like the good old days, like 10 years ago. So we're gonna take that opportunity just to spend time. So I'm gonna spend time with my wife. I'm actually gonna do exercise, and I'm gonna go outside. You know, outside with the sun and everything, the thing that I don't see much. So again, it sounds stupid, or it may sound like I'm actually doing a list of like motivation or something like that, but it is exactly that. I'm gonna be sure to eat well, exercise, sleep, spend time with my wife, and everything. So exercise and all. And the last thing is to try to clear out all the other stuff. You know, all other stuff that I'm working on. Like, if I go on Discord right now, I get requests for the Latch tool, for StreamRPG, for Zombido. I get requests for like, hey, when are you gonna fix that? And that takes like part of my brain out. I'm like, I need to do that as well, you know. Since like the project is already a really fucking huge stress, if I also open up something that tells me like, I need to do that on top of it, it's gonna be very dangerous. So I'm gonna try to clear my mind off that. Zombido, I'll try to delegate as much as I can. I will be there still in design here and there, but definitely my schedule needs to be tight, you know, so I need to be I need to clear off my head of all the other things. And now the bad news is streaming. I want to keep doing the podcast every 2 weeks, but I'm gonna have to say no for the daily or the not the daily stream, but it was now the 2 stream per week. I'm gonna have to clear to get out for a while. Especially since I want to take like one of the stream time. I want to go with my wife and exercise and shit, or take the other time just to go walk and run or whatever. So I want to take a break of streaming for a couple of months. I don't know how much time, but I just want you to. I just wanted to be transparent with you guys on why I wanted to do that. Why I wanted to do that. I felt that you actually you deserve the truth. You deserve to know what's happening. So I didn't just want to get out and say like, I can't do it anymore. I said like, you know what? I'm gonna jump on the stream. I'm gonna explain it all. Put my guts there. Put my balls on the table, and tell you how it is. So yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming for a while. Again, if I do the podcast every 2 weeks. That'll be great. At least to be there and say, hey, I'm here, I'm not dead, that's enough. But I was doing 10 stream a month. So basically I'm putting that down to 2 stream a month. For a while, still be there on Twitter here and there, but at least I'm gonna get that out. One other reason is I cannot show anything that I'm working on right now. I'm working on the story mode specifically, and again, tight schedule and everything, so I need to be sure that everything is done. But I cannot show it, especially since that big news guys that we talked about said we can use that as a marketing tool to re-promote the game. So I cannot use that. I cannot show that. Valenix, thank you very much for the punch. So, I cannot stream my job. I cannot stream what I'm doing on Just Shapes and Beats now. So if I stream, I have to stream something else. If I stream something else, I'm losing productive time. So, and I don't want to start on some Vital or other stuff, because again, it's just gonna split my mind into 2 different projects, and I just want to avoid that as much as I can. There's a shit ton of stuff I would love to do. My brain right now is racing around. I would love to make another Indie Your Face episode of something. I would love to continue a bit of Stream RPG or actually wrap this up somehow. I would love to have a special guest on the Berserk podcast and actually make a real podcast with like a subject every 2 weeks or every week. And somebody new, like a dev, we could invite Rami Ismail, we could invite the guys from Dead Cells, and if we're big enough, we could go with the guys from PUBG, and whatever, I would love to have that. A new donation, hey, let's have a nice lunch on me, and keep being an awesome, inspirational dev. Dude, thank you very much. I wanna have to change that. A giveaway, you do deserve a giveaway, though. You do deserve a giveaway, I totally... Dude, thank you very much, man. I need to find another, I need to find something like, what do we do with that money? Because again, I'm not using that money for myself, for crack and hookers. Like I said, I have other money for crack and hookers. I'm not gonna use yours. I like the fact that we could just give it to charity, though. Like whatever money I receive on this Twitch channel, I'll just give it to charity. That would be nice. Anyway. Another thing I would love to do, So there's a shit ton of stuff I want to do. There's a shit ton of project I want to work on, and I know that usually my creative juice comes from going everywhere. I'm a coder at first, and then I learn how to sound design, and then I learn to animate, and then I learn how to make trailers, and then I learn how to make YouTube videos, and then I learned how to Twitch. And then I learned to make tools for Twitch, so I like to spread around and just go and start different project, And right now I'm at the point where I started like a fucking huge project that I need to finish, otherwise I'm putting 4 years of my life down the drain. So, I know that what I lack of, well, I think that what I lack of right now is a creative break. By creative break, I'm not saying that I just stop doing anything and just go in the wood and chop trees, you know. Even though I would love that. But what I mean by creative brain is just like, okay, this week I have nothing to do. I'm gonna make a mobile game with my face in it for my nephew. You know, something like that. Something that is more like I'm gonna make one guy laugh instead of an entire crowd. I'm gonna make those guys happy instead of something really fucking lot of people. You know, so I know that I'm really I'm sure. It doesn't sound like I'm sure. I'm sure that what I need is that, like a creative break, like a week or two where I just do whatever the fuck I want. But right now I can't, and but I'll be able to go to pass through it, and I'll be able to get back. You know, I want to make. Actually, I think that I could actually just edit my huge rant, not rant, but my ramblings. I could just edit that and make an in your face video out of that. You know, because I feel that it's an important subject to talk about. And I still have a smile on my face and everything. So you know, if I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore, guys, I need a break, that would have been a little bit less entertaining and or motivating. And there's indie game the movie for that, you know. Oh, if my game doesn't work, I'm gonna kill myself. No, don't do that. But yeah. Monkey Man saying, don't forget, I still have to use this way. Yeah, Cellar Door Games and Yacht Club and Behemoth. Yeah, man. Monkey Man, definitely. We could do that like on the podcast. I would love to have like an official podcast. Because I'm really into podcasts, actually. Basta! What up? 18 months in a row. We got 2 babies, man. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Dual babies. Dual babies. Yeah, like I'm really into podcasts these days, especially when I do exercise and or walk or road or whatever. And I don't feel there's much into games, game dev, you know. So maybe there's probably is somewhere, but I feel that I could do something in there. Yeah. So yeah, sorry guys, I've been talking for like the past million years. Let me check a bit. I had like a list of shit I wanted to say. Yeah, pretty much what everything I had to say. Let me see what you guys had to say. Sorry, I saw a lot of red message and everything. I'm gonna go through it right now. You know, I still want to have a conversation, and then probably like 20 minutes. I'm gonna stop streaming. We're gonna have a proper goodbye. Because I actually gonna spend my afternoon with my wife this afternoon. I want to go. Just clear my mind, spend some time with her. I had an entire week to work alone. For those who follow me on Twitter, I said that I cut my vacation in half so I can work on Just Shapes and Beats. The reason was I was behind schedule and I just wanted to get back on track, and I did. But I spent an entire week, 7-8 days, alone in my empty house with no wife, kids, or even cats. I was completely alone here, and that scared the shit out of me. You know, I saw a glimpse of what could be my life if I don't take the action I'm taking right now, you know. My wife jokingly said, like, what would you do without me? I said, I would be sitting on a pile of cash alone in a dark room with the blue screen in my face. Like in my underwear, in a pile of money, just like, alone, you know, and pathetic. So, yeah, I don't want that. Anyway, I want to talk with you guys. So I'm glad you got this chance. It's good to see you're prepared to take care of yourself properly so you can do this. Best luck to you and do your best. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. I wish Lash all the best for the next hard month. Thanks, Doc Bollocks. It's gonna be the hardest month. It is always. Again, guys, for those who want to be game dev and or are a game dev right now, it is something that happens at the end of a project. Starting a project is really easy. Finishing a project is fucking hard. And in my opinion, I always compare that to an RPG. If you want to have your experience point and gain level, you have to finish the monster. You cannot just beat the monster in half and then quit and get your experience point. Now, you have to stay there, finish him, kill the fucking monster, and then you get your experience point in order to level up. So the same goes with games. If you make half of a game, don't release it, it does not count. Alright? Or a small portion of it will count. If you release it, finish it, that's where you get most of respect, and that's where you learn the most. Can you play some Sarah McLachlan for the goodbye part? It seems fitting. The Sarah McLachlan? Like, who's Sarah McLachlan? I don't know, but I could play, hang on. My favorite song ever for that. What do you call this? Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay. Well, the last part will do that. Zombido will be good hands. Still, you're good to come back. Thank you, man, Lartland. Really appreciate that. Try to find a way to clear everything out of your head, mate. Yep, that's my plan. It's not just about creative pause. It's also about giving your head time to recharge. Everyone needs it, and you do. It's not a waste of time. It actually improves your productivity. Yeah, I actually really agree with that. I don't want to work 70 hours per week. I don't want to go into like overtime and shit. I actually just want to be sure that I work smarter, not harder. I know it's very cliche, but that's what I wanted to do. I may work on weekends, like I like when I work on the weekends. What I like is I wake up, take a coffee, and do like 2, 3, or 4 hours of work, and then I have the rest of my day. So it's noon. I have the rest of my day with my kids and my wife, and that's actually really good. So it just adds another 3 or 4 hours, and you're good, you know. And to me, the number of hours is irrelevant. The number of work done is, you know. So if I'm tired one day, I'm just gonna say, you know what, fuck it. I don't feel like it today. I'm gonna just allow myself to stop working and do something else. I'm gonna go play with my kids. I'm gonna go enjoy life a bit. So tomorrow my battery will be recharged and I'll be able to do twice as much production, twice as much job that I can do today with my shitty brain. So yeah, I do agree with that. The number of work done is fucking irrelevant. 40, 50 hours good. Are you ready? Jointa, what's up? Sorry, make like the lady from the sad dog commercial. Oh, okay. I don't watch TV, so I don't know about that. If anything, just stream some games to play. Example, Cuphead. Ha! So it gives Toy a breather. Yeah, but streaming, even playing games, it requires me to... there we go, Jointa! 11 months until fighting. Thank you very much. I actually, like, if I want to take a break, I actually will not look at a computer screen. So, most likely more about playing piano or something like that. Because when I stream, I have those huge fucking light in my face, and that exhausts me a lot. It's really tough on my eyes. So yeah, but it's good, good idea, though. I've started up South Park recently, and I like it. Watch the end of the Incredible Hulk TV show, where he hits hitchhike and play that music for your outro. Oh, sounds good. We don't need you. We have Kojak. That's perfect. That's perfect. And yeah, totally. Kojak is the man. Kojak's the man. Kojak's the legend. And I want to say thank you to all of you guys. Again, I know it's probably gonna sound not so deep or shallow, but everyone that plays on Vital, everyone that make it a success, has very directly helped us finish Just Shapes and Beats. If Zombido was not there, I would be pretty much at the same place I am right now, minus 6-figure of money in my bank account. Not saying that I have that in my bank account, but I'm saying I will be in debt of a 6-figure something, you know. So if I would be in the same position I am right now, plus bank debt and shit, I would have been in the position of, that Fez guy who says, like, if it's not gonna work, I'm gonna kill myself. But yeah, I would not have let things to go toward that. But anyway, my point is, if you guys played Zombido, if you support Zombido in any way, that helped making Just Shapes and Beats what it will be. And again, I am really fucking proud of the project. I see other people playing it, and I see those. I see that they are very excited to play on it. The rest of my team is still excited to work on it as well. I've warned them about my condition. I've warned them about what I'm gonna say today on my stream, so it's not gonna be like super dramatic. And I said like, yeah, okay, good. That's actually a good plan that you're having, you know. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did with Just Shapes and Beats. I'm proud of how it will go, and I still think I'm on a good track. If I was working on something that either critically or financially will not be in success in my head, I would have stopped, or I would have been way more depressed. I would have been way more depressed. So I know that people are gonna like it. I know that people are gonna like it, and I know it's gonna be a financial success. I just have to finish it, and I just have to go to work through it. Sorry I'm late. Time to see. Happy New Year. Hey, Crotafang, you missed quite a lot. Do you have a rough estimate on how many months? I cannot even say that, man. It's in the single digit of month. I can say that. Actually, at least for the production cycle, for the production cycle, I can say that it's in the single digit. Not gonna say how much. As for the release date, it's out of my hands actually. So because even if I finished today, even if I said like, haha guys, I told you the game is done, I cannot release it today. I will have to wait for a proper window to release it. Because if, for example, I release it in July, for example, it's going to be at the same time as E3. So the sale will go, boo! So 4 years of my time, down the drain. If I release it in November, I will compete against Zelda 77, Mario 5, and Assassin's Creed Million, you know. So again, 4 years of my time, boo! Down the drain. So I have to wait for a specific window, and if there's a publisher / distributor that says, if you release there, I'm gonna push the shit out of your game, I'm gonna release there, you know? So basically, I don't know when the game will be released myself. I know the production, I want to finish it by, I have a date in my head, I want to finish that there, but even then I don't know when it's going to be released. La 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 la. Not at release, but can we get a gag troll Easter egg Zombido level in Just Shapes and Beats? Oh! I like it. I like it. Why not a GSB level in Zombido instead? Nice. I wanted to have, you know that game I did, the very first game I did ever? The clown game? A very bad clown game I did. If I go to congregate / game / lich. That game here. That beautiful game of mine I did about 11 years ago. That pretty much started out everything. I wanted to, if I have time, I want to include that in both Just Shapes and Beats or Zombiidle. I would love to include that game like always somewhere in the background of my games. Like if you make a combination of buttons, or if you make whatever, something really weird in the game, you get to that game. I would love to add that because it has a sentimental value as well. You know, if you find this, it's the very first game I ever created that sparked the entire thing. It's very super stupid and it really feels like an Easter egg. So I don't know. I wish I could, like, for example, if you do the Konami code in Just Shapes and Beats, bam, you get to there, you know. I would love that. Like, one of my favorite jokes / Easter egg was secret screen, adventure time, yes. So if you do something there, I don't know what it is, but if you do a special thing, if you do a special thing at that game, yeah, what it is, come on. Up, up, down, down, left, right, okay, yeah, the Konami code. Oh, I love it. He even get even though he doesn't even get the song right. The secret screen, screen. Screen. But yeah, I love it. It's a beautiful Easter egg. So if I could do something like that will be my secret screen to have the game. Alright guys, I think I was gonna have to say goodbye. I'm still gonna go to the outro. Where am I? Boop. Like this. So guys, thank you very much for listening. It's been like an entire hour, I think. Like an hour, almost an hour and a half that I've been talking about you guys. I really hope that you're not getting the wrong opinion or the wrong impression here. Again, not depressed. Definitely on my way to. I actually, in October, I was even worse than what I am today. October, September. Yeah, I was in a very bad time at that point. I've been able to get a little bit better. Will you remember me? LP Ever, the Luck Praiser. Thank you very much, man. Sorry. Yeah, so in October I was actually worse than what I am today. I talked to my friends and I was very close to just go and talk to a shrimp, actually. Is that a shrink? Shrink? I don't remember. A professional of the mental health. I was very close and actually should go anyway. I think it will be good. Since I'm in a good state right now, I think it's going to be good to have some tools to analyze myself, you know, in any case. Even if I'm in a good health right now, I think it's going to be a good idea, like on top of my list that I have. But anyway, I hope that you don't have the wrong impression. Not going through a depression, not going to burnout. I'm not in a burnout, but if I continue that way, like I'm taking action to be sure to have an insurance that I'm not going toward a burnout. I want to reduce the risk as much as I can because I'm going through the hardest part of a project and through the hardest project of my entire life. So I just want to be sure that everything goes right. So guys, again, thank you very much for watching. It was shrimp. I solved my problem with food. Now it was shrink. If you're talking to a shrimp, I think you need some help. Okay, so I think it's shrink then. What? Who are you to judge? You know, I think that talking to a shrimp will help. I love it. Oh man, I want to end on this note. I want to end on a big laugh. So thank you very much, guys, for understanding and for listening to me. Wish me good luck. I'm gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. I'm not alone. We have actually an entire team working on the game. I can't wait to show it to the world. It's gonna be a mix of happiness, relief, and scariness. Horrific. It's gonna be a horror show. It's gonna be a shit show. But I can't wait to show what I have. I know that at least if I'm proud of the project, I can, like, come at me, bro. You can say all the negative critics or feedback. You can say, if I am proud of what I'm done, I know that I'll be invincible to all critic. And I definitely am proud of what we came up with with Just Chips and Beats. So we just have to finish it up, finish all the little bugs here and there, and then we'll be ready to be delivered in your respective faces. So guys, thank you very much again for listening. Yeah, what better way to end it up by saying you guys are the best, especially you. Goodbye guys, see you soon.